live, theoretically.
We're keeping an eye.
Keeping an eye. And we need to yell at people on Discord.
Yes.
I'll do
Yeah,
our
we're
channel.
live.
I'll get the art server.
I guess I'll scream in stabbiness.
Alright.
We will all scream in our
And I'll do it.
respective channels.
Almost, yeah.
And I'll do it in surprise round. And Twitter.
Twitter.
The tweets on.
Welcome to Hell Station. Yes, thank you, Threadle. We have just pulled in. We're now arriving.
We're hoping this one isn't as cursed.
Oh boy. Knock on every kind of wood, yeah.
Yeah, last time was very, very cursed.
Yeah, I am logging on.
Oh,
Steam.
blimey, I was taking a sip. I was taking a fucking sip, babe, and you come in here with some gift subs. Ryukarai, thank you very much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Bashir 2002. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Oh, man,
thank you very much.
109. Holy shit.
Sweet
Ryukarai,
Jesus Christ.
you're an angel.
Yeah, we can't.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't adequately express how much I appreciate the support. It's incredible. Hey, Cod.
Oh.
Hey, Ariel. Hey, Threadle. Hey, little Mag.
Hello?
What's up,
Hello.
you beans? What?
Ryukarai, thank you for gifting your 110th sub to Accept.
Thank you, Ryukarai.
Oh my god, dude. Jeez.
Well, the way I said that made it sound like that Ryukarai has gifted 110 subs specifically to Accept.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. What an absolute
Oh.
treasure, this man.
Oh,
Hello
man.
to you too, and CRJ.
Welcome to stream.
Yeah, welcome to stream. We're ramping into this one a little slowly. We're all a little bit fatigued today, so there's by no means is this going to be a crazy long one today, but we wanted to get some Analogue done because it's been a long while, and we, contrary to what the space between the two episodes might have suggested, we are actually interested in reading more about this. It's just that it hasn't been as Discord, and also it's not been as much of a priority because this is a pretty text-heavy game, which I know is weird coming from, somebody who makes a point of making visual novels their niche, but let me put it this way. Reading a storybook with pictures is very different from reading a book, and, it can...
We can't
definitely,
read well.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot like reading a book where all the pages are out of order and you have to put them back in order.
Yup.
Ryukarai, thank you for gifting another sub to Accept, a different Accept 94?
Huh.
I didn't know we had two Accepts. Well, thank you very much.
Accepts?
We have
Apparently.
two accepts. Is that... Huh.
I don't know how that's possible. Maybe they just have two accounts.
Where's the other one?
That's... interesting.
That is odd. We've got... I think you're the faker. Which one's the real one?
Who
Which
are
one
you?
do I
I'm
shoot?
Accept 94.
The
Which
real
one do I
Accept has
shoot?
numbers. That means there is a faker in our midst. Oh my god.
I'm gonna call out Accept 94.
I'm calling out Accept on my twitter.com.
He has a small
Oh.
dick.
Holy
No.
shit.
No, we're not going that far.
No.
We're not gonna go one
No,
step
no,
higher
no.
and piss on the moon.
Why?
Except I'm mad because someone had my name taken. It looks like you found them.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm gonna check my attendance list to see if there is actually two accepts here.
Yeah. Is that what Ryukarai did too to gift the sub? I don't know how this works.
How does
Hello,
anything-
Arson.
No, there's only one accept 94 in here.
Arson! Hello.
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 Oh boy.
Oh, do you know what might have happened? Ryukarai. Oh, that's totally what happened. Ryukarai must have gone and actually typed in to look for the user Accept and gifted it to the Accept, the miscellaneous Accept who doesn't know of this channel. Someone who does not know of this channel has been subscribed to it.
Now that is proactivity right there.
Thank you for spreading the word to circles which may be beyond our knowledge.
This is like when you accidentally send a message to the Lovecraftian gods in like Call of Cthulhu or something. It's like, you led them right to us.
God.
You called them. Got your PR, yeah.
Got my PR, yeah, you do.
You got us.
You got us.
The
Oh,
great
yeah.
Accept will one day spread their tentacles to this corner of the internet.
God, that's fantastic.
Well, I mean, by all means.
Oh
Those
no.
tentacles over here.
Oh, right,
Oh, what
with
have I
that, we
done?
should probably get rolling proper.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah. Welcome everybody. I run this channel. I'm
Are you
Eternal
sure?
Savvy. Maybe. I don't know. It's a mystery. Who knows? But I'm Eternal Savvy, one way or another, the eponymous Eternal Savvy. And with me today I've got Sheepy and Iris.
hello.
That's
Oh,
Iris, and that's Chibi. So
I guess that's all we're getting.
you could go for it. Take it away, guys.
I mean, I was gonna sound all professional and shit,
No, do
say
it.
hi.
No, do it. Go.
Hello, my name is Sheepy. You probably know me from drawing for CI, which has an episode tomorrow that I'm fucking jazzed for. Holy shit, it's tomorrow. Anyway, Iris.
Very
Hello.
professional.
I'm Iris. I am a parasitic leech that has attached itself to Savvy's channel and is now, I guess, supplying the amazing cursed content that we're about to see on screen, hopefully with fewer problems this time.
Fortunately, it's a mutualistic parasite, so it's all good.
True. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, that's the one.
I run a cool anime campaign called Magical Halloween over at twitch.tv/curb with a K. I'm linking that in chat now. It's very cool. You should go check it out. Chibi's in it. It will continue. It will be continuing sometime soon, and it's gonna be awesome.
I have attached myself to that campaign like a leech, and I'm currently draining
Yes.
its life force from it.
Here on Eternal Sav, we don't call people players, we call them leeches.
Leeches, yeah.
It's just a fun little
Leeches.
name we have.
Yeah, it's just a thing we do. The only other thing I do of note is I draw a webcomic called Neuropsych. It is available to read over at neuropsych.webcomic.ws. It's very cool. That should also be coming off hiatus soon. Please go check it out.
All right.
We have we call our mates in the server here leeches. It's all a fun name.
That's not canon.
and-
I've been meaning to come up with a
and,
good name.
And Eternal and Savvy here calls himself Supreme Ruler of Heaven. Just so you know, just a fun little fact.
Not canon, but appreciated. Right, okay.
Thank you, Accept, for the knowledge on what Accept means.
Oh, yeah. That is interesting. Also, it's a bummer when your name is taken on something. But
Yeah, really.
So, last time we left off on Analogue, a Hate Story, aside from having an absurd amount of technical difficulties, we basically found out that we are essentially a space scavenger of sorts who finds like old ships and stuff and gets whatever they can off of it for the sake of money. And upon entering this ship's systems, I think it's called the Magungwa.
Yes.
Upon entering this ship's systems, we discovered two AIs. One of them was called Mute, and one of them was called Hyun-A, I think it was, or Hyun-Mei.
Hyun-A. We discovered Hyun-Mei is incorrect, yes.
Yeah. And Oh no, we discovered it is Hyun Mei because it's just that the A is the EI is pronounced A, but the M is still pronounced. So
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Oh my god. All
Yeah,
right.
it's this is a Korean game, I believe. So
Yes.
Yeah.
The lady who made it is American, I believe.
yeah,
But
which is why it's got such a
yeah.
robust English side. But
Yes.
yeah. Anyway, we discovered the two AIs, and we activated Hyun Mei, and we discovered that she had all of these various logs about the people on the ship, who had apparently sort of regressed to an old feudal society of sorts, where it was very much based off of, like royal standing and passing down bloodlines and that kind of thing. And they found they had a dragon egg of sorts, which contained the Pale Bride, which was actually just, rather than the, girl of fortune that they had interpreted her to be, of like some gift from the gods. It was actually just a girl in a stasis pod who was very sick and had been put in it in order to hopefully reawaken at a time of fortune where medical technology had advanced, and she was not awoken at that time. She was awoken when society had regressed, and now she's dealing with lots and lots of sexism, or was dealing with lots of sexism, because this is loads of old journal entries. And then we discovered the bomb that was left. We left on a story bomb, which was that Hyun Mei is the Pale Bride, and that the AI in the system is her. So we're finding out how that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the name of the Pale Bride is the ship's computer password, and we needed that password to unlock administrative mode. So that's how we found that out.
Right. So...
Yeah, society crashing. It's essentially watching the Bronze Age crash.
Oh no, it is Hyun A. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've also completely forgotten who's who in terms of the names.
That was months.
We'll get into it again. Yeah.
We will. Okay, so we've got unread messages, and we've got recent messages.
Essentially, the biggest thing is that there are two main families. One of them is very close with the Emperor. The others aren't, but they're trying to be by using the Pale Bride, I believe, is what.
Yeah, I believe that was the situation. Was they were like in some form of disrepute because of something or other, and Hyun A was supposed to be their way out and into the.
Yeah.
Because I believe they're marrying her off to one of the royal family or something.
The Emperor.
Yeah,
literally
the
Emperor.
Oh, the Emperor, literally against her will. Bless you, by the way. Let's
Bless
speak
you.
with her.
Yes, against her will. Oh, all right. I will. I believe I was reading her. So, may I ask you to do me a favor, please? There's a block of data that I can't access for some reason. I think it's been flagged so that only humans can. All I get is a sharp pain every time I try. I really want to know what's in there. Can I get you to drop to the console and take a look? Once you're in super user mode, just type decrypt block 3.
Super user mode, decrypt block 3.
So this is where you go back out to that console that you were in at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Decrypt block. Please use. Oh right. How do I get into super user mode?
So the SU I think is just a command up there.
Requires.
Oh yeah,
password.
SU then her name. Yep.
Was it a dash?
Yeah, dash. Okay, SU space then that. I think.
All right.
There we go.
System error, data corruption, and AI core 1 has been detected. Try recovering. I'm assuming that's mute.
Perhaps.
Oh, Arsons, yeah, you're probably gonna dig this game, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm guessing this is a choice of... This is basically like, do we want to awaken mute, or do we want to keep chilling with an A?
It really depends, doesn't it? Because
Unable.
Mute might have some information.
Yeah, unable to proceed without restoring, so I guess it's unavoidable. We're being told to awaken her, so...
Yeah, I don't think that it's like cutting off Hyun-A completely. It's just getting mute back.
Gotta say, love this aesthetic. Also, like being given like a terminal to make me feel like I pretend I know what I'm doing with computers.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I know a lot about computers, but I've never been good at like console commands and that kind of thing. I'm more of a hardware, software kind of guy.
Yeah, literally, I saw a playthrough of a horror game that actually required you to know like how PuTTY works and how like what's it called, like Unix coding works. Like it was really weird. So this is a lot better than that.
Block 3, wasn't it?
Block 3.
Yeah.
Block successfully decrypted. Outstanding.
Alright. Going back to
Oh no, I
mute.
don't want to quit. Cancel. Oh, I have to activate her. I have to activate her. Hold on. So, is it just A?
Enable AI Hyun-A probably.
Yeah. Hold on. How the fuck? Help. Enable AI Hyun-A. Already active. Okay then. How the fuck do I get back?
Is it the on symbol over there?
Is it?
I think it's enable AI.
I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
already active. We don't know how to go back.
Oh, maybe quit? I don't know.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay. Speak with Hyun-A.
Oh, hello again. That was weird, wasn't it?
Oh, Cheska's confused. Thank you very much for the bits. I don't know why that didn't alert me of them.
Thank
That's
you, Chesk.
odd.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I noticed it, but yeah.
Did it come up
the
on
alert.
screen?
I don't think so.
No.
I really hope
Well-
that OBS, or rather Streamlabs, is going to get its shit together soon. Oh well.
Don't
Either
know.
way, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So, were you able to decrypt that block? Let me take a look now then.
Came up for half a second. That's
Okay.
weird. I will have to look into that.
Oh, wow. No wonder that was encrypted and blocked off from AI access. It's just full of porn in here. I mean, no, I wouldn't have wanted that nosy security AI to read some of these. Oh my, this is dramatic. I'm not sure if you're interested, but I've given you a couple of entries from there to see for yourself.
Ooh.
But if you don't care, that's perfectly fine. I'm sure I can find something else that you're interested in.
Show us.
So she also knows a lot more about the Kim family than the other family,
Yeah.
the Smiths, because like that was the one she was held captive by. So
Oh.
There you go.
that-
Block 3.
Yeah.
block 3.
Block 3. Block 3.
Okay. I mean, we can use the recent one that they were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We may as well
That
just
too.
go back to that. I was looking for the family tree. There we go.
I think
We're
that
at
it's
home.
somewhere.
I believe. Here we go.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah. There's the Pale Bride.
Where is Pale? Oh, Pale Bride. Yeah, they just call her Pale Bride because they're assholes. That's it.
Mm.
Yep. And we got. Yep. Official don't list women. Oh yeah, they don't list women normally. Wives are noted by their family names, and daughters are omitted entirely because fuck me, I guess. They're irrelevant parts of what was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Osho, I guess I'll do Oso Jin. I can't remember. You're gonna have to forgive me, guys. I legit don't remember who had what voices because I work off visuals. Unsurprisingly, I actually fucking suck with text. But
Do not
That
blame
is
you. It
that is fair. Don't worry
not the
about
end
it.
of the world. Yeah.
All right. These past few months have left me so very anxious with anticipation. Nearly a year has passed since the wedding ceremony, and before this week, Sang Min had only visited my family once, promising he would bring me home with him for sure the next time. I know I'm supposed to be enjoying living with my parents while it lasts, but all I can think about is my husband. Oh, right, it's one of the wives. How is a new bride expected to have such patience? For nearly a year, a day hasn't gone by where I haven't thought of how beautiful he thought me in my wedding dress, or how I felt, how it felt spending that night held so gently in his strong hands. Looking forward to the day where I could live in his house. I can't help but feel as anxious in my heart as I am excited in my hips. I know, it is ungraceful to think of such things, but how could I help myself? In any case, he arrived yesterday to take me with him to his ancestral shrine, and then finally his home. Oh, this is why this has been locked up. Such luxury I've never seen in my life. A servant to prepare meals, entirely separate women's quarters, and a dining room with a window that shows the stars. My family was hardly all that poor, but a window to the stars? How amazing a sight! I knew that I was lucky to have been married into a noble family, but I never realized just how lucky. I wonder if I'll have time to write as much as I used to. Oh, but I must stop for tonight now. I can hear my husband coming. I've been looking forward to this night for so long now. I hope I can make him happy. Just hearing his footsteps outside my door makes my heart pound. Jesus.
Spicy.
I like
Spicy.
Oh, sorry. Say, I just had a thought. It's a little bit silly to keep up this whole pretense with the schoolgirl librarian look, don't you think?
I mean, I don't really mind one way or another. I don't know which one would insult her.
Would be insult. Iris? Iris, do you know the answer to this?
I don't remember if this one matters or not. I don't remember.
Well, we'll find
I know
out.
what she's about to suggest, but
I mean, I'll just go with, I guess, a little, because I just want to agree with her.
yeah. Well, I was just thinking, I've always been into cosplay.
All right.
Cosplay.
I've actually designed a bunch of other outfits too. Now that I'm saying this, I guess it's a little bit awkward, but would you like to see?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Arsene. Well, very well. You can use the change outfits commands to dress me up if you want.
Well.
Well, I know what we're doing.
Jeez, I'm sorry, I'm making this really awkward.
I don't know. Are you? No, you're not making this awkward, are you?
It's just that I have a couple that I think are really cute, and you might want to see them.
That's cute, but at the same time, it's a bit weird to just be like, oh yeah, dress me up like a doll.
But see...
Oh, what? Oh, right. That blipped for some reason.
Weird. Please, don't read into it or anything. It's not like I'm just trying to please you or anything. I just think it might be fun, that's all.
Tsundere.
And anyway, you don't have to if you don't want to. But it's change outfit if you really are interested. Sorry, it really is a weird thing to ask now that I think about it. Jeez, what am I saying?
Well, I definitely want to see what there is. So
I just thought maybe you might be interested in that. I mean, to be fair here, I couldn't wear anything I wanted to for a good portion of my life, so...
Yep. Very true.
Hopefully there is a
Unless-
lead outfit, because there always is one.
True.
Oh, so you're interested in the Smiths then? Oh, very well. This is pretty much all new to me too, actually. I know you've already read one other log by her. It looks like she actually wrote a lot. I had no idea. So, just out of curiosity, what do you make of her as a new bride?
I mean, she's pretty thirsty, but she seems sweet.
She, she doesn't question the society she's in. She's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, neither of these options are something that I would exactly say about that. It's very much as you said. It's you are part of the system. Is what it is.
You are a product of the society you live in.
I was gonna say, I think it's really funny how, noble houses are essentially just window seats on a plane.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, just whatever you feel is best, I guess.
What do you make of her as a new bride? I mean, it's a bit silly is the one that I guess matches up closer to what I'm thinking.
Okay. Oh. Well, obviously you've never been a new bride. I don't think it's really weird to be excitedly nervous, is it? I think it's cute. It, sadly, doesn't really seem to last. It looks like her marriage was, well... Oh jeez, it's not quite as bad as mine was, but I really don't envy her, poor woman. Well, if you're interested in learning more, I've just put together a family tree of the Smith family, which should help you keep track of them all. I'm less certain about this one, since, not my family and all. Anyway, I've given you a family tree, and you should just go ahead and show me who you'd like to hear more about. We can go over the logs together.
This is what happens when you don't give me more than 2 options, but hey.
Yeah, no.
Is this another message, or is it the same message? Let's see.
I think if it's highlighted, she says something new.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Here, I'll cut right to the, I was going to say the interesting part, but that's kind of awful, isn't it? I mean, given we're talking about a real person's life here, geez, this is a bit uncomfortable. Well, what I mean is, she got jaded really quickly. Her family situation sounds like a really awkward arrangement. I'll show you what I mean. Let me know if you're still not sympathetic to her after reading these.
Alright, so that was just adding more.
Yeah, if it's highlighted, It means that there is still more that she can do for you.
Yes.
So shall we?
Well, let's speak with her first.
So, what can I do for you?
Great.
Oh, there's nothing right now. You have to go to the terminal to do it, yeah.
Well.
Alright. Just a thing right away here.
Yeah.
I don't think any of these are super bad, if I remember right. I don't think they are. But I might be wrong. Don't know.
Maid?
Okay, that one is maybe...
I don't think any of these are super bad. Maid. Right, well...
Hey, listen.
I don't know what hanbok is, so I'm gonna try that.
It's a traditional Korean bride's outfit.
Oh, okay. She might not be appreciative of that.
Detective, maybe?
Yeah, I'm interested in detective.
Space detective.
Now, Dre.
Yeah! Or maybe
okay.
she'll like that, being a detective.
Aww, that's so cute. I knew the dame was trouble the moment they connected to my ship. Couldn't say a word, left all the questions to me. Or something like that.
Ah.
So you're interested in cosplay after all. See, they're expert detective work on my part. But really, now we both match, don't we? I mean, obviously you're some sort of investigator, so I think this goes especially well. Right? I mean, what do you think?
Well, I'm not gonna be that stupid.
Yeah, kick her in the face, or, oh, well, thank you.
I'm just gonna punch you in the fucking kidney.
Actually, this one is based off a movie I saw as a child. I guess the name doesn't really matter since it's countless hundreds of years old and all. Anyway, it was my favorite. I don't really normally like mysteries, but the love story in it was just so wonderful. Well, that, and it had a really cute guy for a hero. Anyway, he dressed like this, and it looked really great. Sidekick, huh? I like that a lot. So, about the whole look, you really don't mind when a girl dresses or acts more like a guy then?
I don't mind.
Absolutely not. No.
I don't mind at all. Why would I think it's
Chibi
fucking
slams her fists on the table.
One.
Big blue
Probably.
button? Absolutely not. Fucking slap that shit.
Well, I think it's a really good look, so I'm glad. I don't mind either. You know, the part that's really sort of funny? I actually have no idea how an outfit like this is supposed to feel. Not like emotionally. I mean, literally. I have no idea what suits feel like. I've never worn them in my life. Oh well, the chance for that has long disappeared. Anyway, I should stop babbling. I'm just really excited, that's all.
Oh my goodness.
I suppose I should really let you get back to it. Lead on, investigator, and your trusty sidekick will help as best she can.
Oh my goodness.
So we either just leave it as is, or we explode the ship. No, we explore all the others.
I mean, I have no problem with exploring with the others, but so far this one is... She seems to like this one.
This one is very good, yes. And, well, I mean, you can always switch back to it, too.
Yeah.
Alright. Scientist. I want to see that one. If it's anything like Steins Gate, I will be...
Oh, outfit's
happy.
misspelled.
You misspelled it.
Outift!
Outift.
I want you to change your outfit.
Why did that sound bad?
I don't know.
It's not dressed up as a cosine, isn't it?
Ah!
Aw,
Oh my goodness.
that's very cute, too. You know, lately, I felt like everything's been moving so quickly. So much more quickly than the usual dragging boredom, not being all alone. Whether time is slow or fast depends on perception. Relativity theory is so romantic and so sad.
Steins Gate, baby!
Or at least I remember hearing something like that.
I think we found his favorite.
So what do you think of this outfit? Scientifically speaking, of course.
As much
Both
as
of these choices are great.
they are both great choices, but one of them is we need to make it
Oh, you're
scientifically
so cute.
adorable.
Oh, you think so? Thank you. That's some very useful data. This costume, actually, it means a lot to me personally. See, my father, my real father, was the ship's engineer. I always wanted to be just like him when I grew up. Of course, that was never able to happen. But, well, I guess being a computer program is as close to being a real computer scientist as I'll ever get. So this one means a lot to me. Do you think that sort of thing is fine? For a girl to follow her father's footsteps?
Yes!
Why are all of these choices just like, are you a reasonable person or a fucking misogynist?
Because
Bitch!
because that's what this game's about. That's all she's ever grown
I
up
know, but it's funny that the choices are like, it's not subtle,
yeah.
it's just like, nah, fuck women.
Well, see, and see, I understand that, and it is super silly, but at the same time, I think it's interesting only because it's like, for us, it's so easy to take for granted, right?
Yeah,
Like, the
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
of having common empathy
Yeah.
is taken for granted, but all of that can disappear at any moment. It just takes the right set of conditions.
Very true.
That is true.
Looks at the camera. I'm glad you think so.
She's...
Well, anyway, I suppose we should get back to work now.
No, we have more outfits.
No, scientifically speaking, I would be happy to help test some more theories with you.
But I guess we've found the outfit that we're going back to once we've tested the other ones.
Indeed.
You're putting
I
this
like how so
savvy
far
right.
the outfits have been all like stuff about, oh yeah, this one's really important to me. Oh, this one, I really like this one. And I wonder what the maid one's gonna
Yeah, you're about to type in maid. Guess what this is gonna be?
I don't know if I want to do maid yet. It's either I'll leave maid to last.
Schoolgirl
Okay.
is the default one,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, that's already what she is. Yeah.
Ugh.
Don't want to do this, but I want to hear what she has to say.
She's...
Man, fuck that. I mean, it's pretty, but
Oh.
man,
This is interesting.
I don't like.
It is
I'm
pretty,
not gonna
but
like
yeah.
this.
It is...
So, that's the way things are, I suppose.
No, it won't be for long. I just want to hear what you
No.
have to say.
You're disappointed in me? Is that it? Now that you know I'm a real girl, you expect me to dress like one?
No!
No, that's not it.
Oh, that's a relief. Where did you even find this?
It was in the options.
Is that what you see?
I didn't make this design. I guess it was in the computer already because it's what I wore when I was still alive. I never liked it, not a bit. I always wanted to wear fun things, but instead I had to wear this all the time. I still don't like it. But I suppose something formal would be more
No,
appropriate
no,
because
no,
of
no,
all
no,
the
no.
serious stuff and all.
No.
Well, go ahead. Let's get back to work now.
No, she's angry now.
She doesn't like it. We can change it.
Unsurprisingly. That felt
It's-
bad.
I mean, it's interesting to see, but it's alright. That doesn't do anything permanent to, like, your relationship with her or something. Now we're dressing as
No, and now we feel terrible.
And here comes...
Sorry.
Here it comes, everybody.
Okay, not as
That's
bad
pretty
as
modest,
I
yeah.
expected. Ah!
Welcome back, Master. What may I do for you? Well, tell me, what do you think?
Well, she seems happy in it. So, we'll roll with this.
Aw, really? Thank you. I'm happy to hear you like it. I mean, oh, whoa, okay.
That wasn't me. That just did that.
Okay. Ah, jeez, what am I even saying?
Hold on, I'm gonna watch the stream real quick to find out. I think it was
I
some
missed-
tsundere shit, I think.
Yeah, just like being a little embarrassed. I just think it's fun dressing up like this, and I'm happy you agree with me. I've dressed up for others before, but never anyone I really liked. It's a really different feeling.
Oh, I see.
It's, how do I put this? Well, even if you think I look cute, I'm sure you think this is at least a little bit embarrassing, right?
Sorry.
I mean, in
Sorry.
real life,
Head in his
it's a...
hands.
But, you know, we'll just go with, not at all.
Oh. Well, I think it is.
Fuck!
Sorry. Sorry.
I remember being in your position too. That's the fun of it, isn't it? Putting yourself in that sort of position by choice, because you really... no, I still don't know how to say it.
I misread the situation.
Yeah. Geez, I'm just going to stop now before I make an even bigger mess for myself. That'd be ironic for a maid, wouldn't it? Haha, these are the jokes. Well, shall we get back to more serious stuff? I'd be happy to help you with whatever you'd like.
Let's put in the science outfit, please.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
the thing
definitely
is,
like
I was
scientists the
feeling
best.
like, yeah, this is a little bit embarrassing, but I thought, like, that wasn't what I was being led to. But apparently it's just left good, right bad most of the time. Right. change
Depends,
outfit.
yeah.
Depends, but it seems to be the case most of the time. No, fuck. There we go.
Yay! There we go.
Yay.
There we
Perfect.
go.
Okay.
That's
It's at least interesting to see them all.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you want to read? Do you want to read more with the Smiths, or do you want to go back to the Kims again? I guess is the main choice.
Well, we have a lot of stuff to plow through anyway. I can't
Yeah.
imagine that we're going to be limited for any reason.
Oh no.
Alright. Let's go back to Osojin.
Especially since we can now actually have another AI you can turn on if you want to.
That is true. Right, so... I cannot believe just 2 years ago I was actually excited about moving into the Smith home with my husband. Oh, how shortly that lasted. I find it funny. The first time I realized that I would have to compete for his affections with every common woman and every courtesan he came across, I was so shocked. The first time he brought one home, I cried for a week, and mother-in-law was furious with me, claiming it my fault for not being enough for him. Now I realize the insanity of her reasoning, as if she wouldn't have already known her son was simply that sort of man. The only person who had any right to be shocked was me. Still, I struggle for his attention, but now it is all but banal. If the truth is to be told, this is something I would tell not mother-in-law, nor mute, nor least of all my husband. I do not even fight for his affections for his own sake. It is pure selfishness on my part. All I wish is for some indicator that it isn't as though I'm unattractive, that it isn't as though I'm unlikable. Any affection he gets is simply an attempt at fishing that affirmation out of him, and nothing more.
Jeez.
She doesn't have anything to say just yet, it looks like.
Daughter. For the past 2 months, ever since it became impossible to hide that she was with child, Jiang Mi has been living in our house, and no visitors have been allowed to come in. It has created an incredibly awkward state of affairs. I can hardly stand to be in the same room with that courtesan, let alone live with her. Until recently, so few words we have exchanged. I did not even know her name until the 3rd week of her living here. Jesus. My husband made me agree to go along with the fiction that the child is actually mine, which, well, I've yet to give him one myself. So if that is how I am to make up for it, then that is what I'll do. I thought it was going to be so hard to keep up that pretense, to pretend that this child is my own while the real mother lives under the same roof. Yet apparently not. As it turns out, the whole charade has been for absolutely nothing. After all that, the child turned out to be a girl. Of course, I'm sure Jiang Mi is quite happy. She's already been bought out in the hopes that we could pretend her son was mine. But an illegitimate daughter? Well, who cares? It would almost be funny, if not for the fact that it means that I will have to live with that constant reminder of how little my husband cares for me. Almost, but not really.
So, High Magistrate Smith Sang-min, huh? What a piece of shit. This man is just... Oh, wow, she pretty much says it.
Yeah.
This man is just, wow, he's a real piece of work. He just could not keep his pants on, it seems. I mean, neglecting his wife so he could get a courtesan pregnant? Wow, what kind of man does that? Please tell me you feel the same.
Yeah, he's awful.
He's a piece of shit.
I know, right? The idea of a woman living only for her man is awful, just awful.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one way to make that worse, for the man to just ignore her entirely. Can you imagine living like that? Just being kept away in the women's quarters with nobody to care about you in any way? I don't think her marriage was worse than mine, but at least I had something. And didn't have to worry about scandals about to blow up in the family's face. There's one thing that's good about being the Emperor's consort, I guess. So all he ever did was, all he ever paid attention to was women who weren't his wife and all of his assorted business. Here, I'll show you what all that is. Looking at this, it feels like he spent more time with his brothers than his wife.
Okay.
This game only gets worse.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, this is from Mute. Do you want to take this, Chibi?
Yes.
A proper damn
yes,
gentleman.
please.
I think she was a sassy lass, right?
Yeah.
I mentioned that she is quite sassy, yes,
Yeah.
but we haven't talked to her yet.
A transcription fragment of a conversation held with the Smith Sang-jung. Oh god. Name. Oh, that was how I knew Shin had gotten serious. He actually agreed to let me pick the drinking house we went to. My oldest brother only ever humors me when he's really trying to get on my good side. It's never a good sign. Well, I mean, it's good for me, but certainly not for him. I'm sure a classy lady such as yourself wouldn't be familiar with this kind of place. No, you know the sort. Tucked away in an interior deck, lots of wood furniture that's been stained, and not intentionally, with just enough commoners milling about to give a good background soundtrack. Oh, and it's run by a woman. Nice lady, too. So it's that sort of place. We arranged to meet up at the door.
Oh, just a quick note. I think that this isn't Mute. I think this is this is the guy he sent this to Mute, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm him now.
Yeah, go ahead though.
It's been a while, brother. I'm sorry I couldn't speak to you sooner, he said, trying to be polite. You're full of shit, I said. But hey, good to see you. So what do you want? I meant it, he said. He's a bad liar. He's a bad liar. So why here anyway? At that point, the owner came by, asking what we'd like. The only real thing you need to know about Jin-A is that she's around my age. She's got the biggest tits I've ever seen in my life, and she dresses like a commoner.
Well, okay.
So you can certainly see them. Oh, he said, fair enough.
Valid.
Bring your finest soju, I ordered. Please, she responded. You can't afford our finest. Totally not true, by the way. My reputation for being a cheap drunk? Completely unfounded. Honest, I have no idea where people get these crazy ideas from. Anyway, far be it from me to argue, I just reply, maybe not, but my brother can. I mean, I knew he was going to ask me for money. That was obvious. Might as well get as much as I could out of him before giving whatever he wanted, right? Fine. We'll be sharing that, he said. Then he added, how much to share it with you? How much to share it with you? Hold on.
Words.
Sir. But how much to share it with you too? She blushed. Amazing, really. She's got a lot of practice dealing with people like my brother. But I saved her the misery of having to flirt back with him. Do you really need more of that kind of trouble right now? With that, he let her go. Anyway, drinks came. We argued about the loose definition of finest, our server's tits, and the good old days when father was still alive and we didn't have to work out our problems ourselves. Biggest bullshit ever, I said. Is what we're expected to be responsible men here. How'd that happen? He laughed. And was now drunk enough to start taking sheep shots. Is that why you never bothered to be one? Ouch, I said. Damn it, hurry up and pour me more. I'll drink to that. He poured, but didn't say anything. Alright, so what is it you want? I'm getting the impression that you have a problem and you want the discretion because you're talking to me. Right, brother? I was right. So where did you put it this time, brother? For what? He replied. Oh, cut the shit, I said. We both know full well that all your problems in life have always, without fail, stemmed from you putting your dick somewhere you shouldn't have. He grunted in disagreement, but it's totally true. Was it at least a female this time? Swatch my father, brother was about to punch me. Didn't though. Instead, he just downed his drink. Yeah, that's the damn problem, he said. She's saying she hasn't bled in 2 months now. A courtesan. I promised him to help. Better she gets bought out by me than by my brother, the High Magistrate. Less suspicious that way, and involves nothing unlawful. Believe me now? A proper damn gentleman. That's me.
So, this motherfucker gets married to a girl, and then his brother fucks a courtesan. He is the High Magistrate himself, I should mention, and then unloads the problem onto his brother, who then tells his wife, pretend it's your baby, and tells her that it's him that put his dick in her.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking Christ.
Sips tea, but that's none of my business.
Like, this is one of those things where it's just like, I'm laughing because of the ridiculousness of it, but man, this is terrible. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Right.
Holy shit.
Oh boy. Alright, sorry. Smith Sang-jung. Oh boy. I don't really know how to feel about him. I don't know. It doesn't really sound like anyone thought he was a very good person. It looks like he never married or anything. I guess he was friends with Mute? Well, that doesn't surprise me. He just seems weird. Like, it sounds like Sojin was kind of put off by him, and I don't really blame her. I don't know. I have no idea how to judge him. See for yourself, I guess. I've added a few more things about him.
Ooh.
The
I get to
juice
guess
flows.
Oh, don't put it like that. That's
Oh, sorry.
disgusting.
I didn't even think about that.
Alright. We got more messages.
Right.
We sure do.
Let's go to I am sorry. This is Smith Sang Min.
Yeah, it's not Jung, so it's not me. I think it's his brother.
Yeah, I think
Drunk
this
brother.
is the incompetent moron.
Yeah, he stuck his dick.
So I
in
can
the
voice him
mail.
if you want.
Yeah, by all means.
Or Savvy hasn't really. Or yeah, you have read something. I don't remember.
I've read some
He's
stuff, it's
written
fine.
stuff.
Okay, go ahead, Iris.
Alright. Uncle Daiho, look, I'm sorry about our last conversation, alright? It's like I said to you before, you just caught me at a really bad time. Sojin was kept in bed rest on strict doctor's orders. Because rest therapy is totally a real scientific thing, and we should keep doing anyway. I'm sorry that you brought your wife all the way to get turned away like that. When I told Sojin that you'd given her well wishes on her pregnancy, she was happy, but sad she couldn't see you herself. Our child was just born last week, a daughter. We decided to name her Minhai? Minhai?
Minhee?
Hold
Minhee?
on.
Haha, we have the guide. Alright.
E as in beat, so Min-hee.
Minhee.
Yeah, Minhee.
Minhee. We decided to name her Minhee, and Sojin is recovering well. The doctor said it would be fine for her to see visitors next week. I'm sorry I got angry. If your wife still wants to see mine, or the child, or my mother, by all means you're welcome to visit. I really hope there's no hard feelings, Uncle, sang Min.
Nothing to
And again-
say.
And again, I think he is pretending that is his wife's child, but
Yeah.
hopefully.
Alright, this is Smith Sang Min. Same guy,
Yeah.
This is
right?
him again.
Yeah,
Alright. So, to the wife of Sang Q? Sang Q.
Q.
It's that, I imagine that would be Q. Yeah, as in rule, so Sang, yeah, so Sang Q.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You can probably put this more diplomatically than I can, because I'm pretty sure younger brother is still thoroughly pissed off at me. You know how he is, of course. I don't have the time to deal with that, especially when I'm already doing him a huge favor. The bad news is, I made an appeal to the captain and emperor himself personally, but he said there was no position that a man of Sankyu's skill set could possibly fulfill. I did most certainly plead, but let's face it, what official role could that man possibly fill? He's an idiot. Don't pass on that last part, he already knows. Shit. That's raw. I did, however, speak to the park son, and he was able to convince him to forget the whole incident. It wasn't cheap, I might add. I'll continue to send your family a regular stipend, but please keep your husband under control. I can't afford to keep cleaning up after his damned fights.
Message.
Oh, yeah. I'm not really sure what all that business is about, truthfully. From what I understand, though, Smith Sang Q had a tendency to get in trouble. He sounds really unpleasant. Yeah, so she does not know about this family very much.
Fair enough. Alright, so Sojin was me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the wife, isn't it? The one who's upset about the who's rightfully upset about the bullshit situation that she's in.
Yes. Yes.
Right. My husband was out of the house, as he usually is during the day, so our servant fetched me instead to tell me that someone was at the door.
Something.
I was in the middle of a conversation with Mute, but had no idea how I was expected to respond to that. What do? I asked her. She just responded in that usual shocking, crass manner of hers. Gee, I don't know. You could try answering the door, maybe? Just a thought, of course.
That's what you're getting into with Mute.
So I excused her and went to do that, but with a great degree of nervousness. I'd never done this before. At the door was my youngest brother-in-law saying, hold on, I'm gonna check if that's sang or sung.
Probably song.
Ah, car, so song.
Song.
Song. And I guess I'll check on you. Song rule. Song Jun. Song Jun.
Zhang.
Who I had only met a few times before, although husband mentioned him often enough, usually in the same breath as calling him an irresponsible drunk. Seeing him did nothing short of compound my anxieties. Hello sir, I stammered. Sojin, he responds with Sojin! He responds with unbelievable volume. It's great to see you here. It's great to see you again. Hope you don't mind my dropping by unannounced. I just figured I haven't seen my new niece yet. Or your, daughter. And it's been forever since I've been in the old house, so, well, I thought I'd stop by to say hello to your daughter. I don't know. Sorry, my husband isn't home right now. Maybe you should come back later, I said, shifting uncomfortably. Oh, please, be a good girl. Let me come see her. I'm really not here for your husband. This was awkward. I didn't exactly want to turn away my brother-in-law, especially if he just wanted to see baby Minhee. But this was hardly proper. It really wouldn't be my place. Sorry, you'll have to wait until my husband gets back. I trailed off. He rolled his eyes, then smiled at me. Really? Oh, no. Come now, you're a smarter woman than that, he said, and put his hand on my shoulder. This had now moved on to incredibly uncomfortable. Yup. You really value his authority that much? He's my husband, I responded. What else could I say? What else could I say? He replied, wow, no wonder he walks all over you, if that's how you treat him. You've got a lot to learn about dealing with men, dear Sojin. Especially my brother. But come on now, this is a bad conversation for a doorway. Can't I see my niece? I hear she's rather adorable. I took a deep breath. I'm sorry, I said, trying to be as bold as I could. I'm going to have to go now. Sorry. I started to close the door on him. Alright, I understand. I'll talk to him myself. Later. Don't worry, I won't mention this visit. Do say hello to her mother for me, though, he said and left. My heart nearly skipped a beat when he said those words. I stood there in the doorway for a good while. No. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, yeah, because he knows, because obviously that's the woman that he fucked. He probably doesn't know that the brother told her that we're pretending that it's, her baby or whatever. I stood there in the doorway for a good while, stunned. Even now I have so much to think about. Not simply his knowledge of our child's true mother, a matter of great secrecy, but also of what he said about my husband. Perhaps his words were true. So that fucking shook her, unsurprisingly.
I shook. Oh, shook Jin. I'm really sorry. Please don't get mad, but I don't really understand what you're looking for. Maybe I'm just not getting it and it's my fault, but I can't find anything that seems relevant. Sorry. Yeah, again, she just does not know about all this drama. She's probably eating popcorn too.
We just click on her comment, it just cuts to her doing like the meme shrugging thing. That's the whole thing. Just fucking whatever. Alright, legendary temper from a clerk.
A clerk. Now I've been a clerk for a while.
Go for it. Oh, and that's a fair point, Cod. Sorry, Cod just suggested switching to mute for the Smith stuff.
That is certainly an option. Do you want to finish this first?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not as if I haven't heard all the stories about High Magistrate Smith Sang-min and his legendary temper, but I always figured they were an exaggeration. Especially after I met him for the first time, the man seemed like an absolute model of a gentleman, and rather calm and unemotional. I'm not criticizing him, I just never imagined that man getting angry. It was while an official was presenting the facts of a murder case to him, a drunken brawl between peasants gone horribly wrong. It all seemed satisfactory enough. A dozen men had seen it, there wasn't really any doubt about it. So far, so good. Very well, the High Magistrate said. Let me read the confession then, before I pass a sentence. The official didn't have one, which is reasonable enough. A lot of times they can't get it out of them, and I've never seen a magistrate who was really all too concerned about those little details. Excuse me? You don't have a confession, he said, and his mood soured right there. Why are you wasting my time then? He looked at the accused, who had been kowtowing silently up until that point. Do you even admit to killing him? The murderer seemed confused, and it took a minute to realize he was being addressed. Furthermore, when he did figure it out, he simply kept mumbling, not my fault, wasn't my fault, and the such. The High Magistrate was furious. What is wrong with you? What is this man doing in front of me in a state like that? He doesn't admit to doing it. What do you expect me to do? He demanded. After some silence from the official, he continued, It wasn't a rhetorical question. Please, enlighten me. What do you expect me to do here? to punish him? The official finally offered weakly, as confused about the matter as I was. Punish him? This was what set him completely off the edge. He stood up, shouting, "We are not given the responsibility of punishment. What are we, barbarians looking for vengeance? The point of justice is to teach immoral men like him the error of their ways," he lectured, shouting at the top of his lungs. And how do you expect to do that with a man who won't even admit to his own actions? Does this man look like he's ready to learn? Do you seriously believe that? Are you simple? The official looked as though he was about to argue, but then thought against it. Smart move. The High Magistrate continued more calmly. "Now stop wasting my time and get him out of my office. Come back when you actually have a confession and a clue as to what your job actually entails." And with that, he left, leaving the official speechless and leaving me realizing that perhaps a legendary temper and being a model gentleman weren't quite so mutually exclusive as I had thought.
Weird.
Nope, she still doesn't really have anything to say, seemingly.
Yeah. This looks like a... So basically, if I want to talk about Smith stuff, it's mute, and if not, it's
Yeah, like...
yeah.
Should we?
You can see that she's still like, "Hey, there's those Kim ones you haven't read yet, if you want to show me those." But, like, for the Smith ones, like, we can read them. She's just not going to be able to give us new stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we can always go
we-
back to logs once we've accessed mute. We could just go on with the Pale Bride stuff again.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty interested
we
in
could-
that.
Okay.
All right.
There's a kid. So. Oh, who?
Kim Jong-soo. Alright, well, I just read, so somebody else.
Savvy?
Sure. Hold on. Sorry about that. The Pale Bride grew to be a fine, demure young wife, but she was not always this way. Near the end of year 319, she had a temper unruly enough to be mistaken for a boy's. Do not look upon her wild days with disapproval. She was from another less civilized time. Rather, look upon her eventual submission as a testament to her good character and filiality. That she was able to overcome such a wild nature for the sake of the Kim family and for the sake of her husband. One evening, she stormed into the common room while I was discussing business matters with Adetti. "We need to talk," she demanded loudly when I indicated I was busy. That only caused her to become even louder. "Right now!" Embarrassed, I was forced to excuse him to address the child. "Is this a joke? Are you serious? You've made wedding plans?" she shrieked at me. "Please, calm yourself," I told her, and sat her down. After admonishing her for her rude interruption, I tried to do what I could to calm her myself. It seemed that she had a rather bizarre set of expectations, as she wouldn't marry until she was many years after growing into a woman, as she would elope with any love-struck man who came her way with no regard for her own chastity, that she would have no assistance or protection in finding a suitable husband. Simply put, her ideas were as bizarre as they were dangerous, and for this she had gotten angry at the news, rather than the excitement that one would expect from a girl who found out that she would be getting a husband. Not even the sensational news that it would be to the Emperor of all people would calm her.
Please don't put too much weight into that. A less civilized time, he says. Can you believe that, man? I'm not giving you any more from him. It's not relevant. It's all just ignorant, patriarchal stupidity. What an awful man.
Agreed. However,
Shit, man.
I'm concerned by her giving up, supposedly, at one point. Alright.
It's not surprising, but it is concerning.
This is young Suk.
I apologize in advance. Young Suk. Is that
This
what we
was
said it was?
I think this is the nice guy. Or the nicer guy who's just, like, trying to get a better position in the magistrate or whatever. Cut. So so it is young Suk. Yeah.
Young Suk.
Young
yep.
Suk.
So,
But
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, young Suk.
Yes, it is. And so I don't know who wants to do this.
Should I?
Yeah.
Why not? Go for it, Sheepy. There are no rules here.
My new wife moved in last week, and she's been pestering me ever since. Everywhere I go in the house, she's either following me or waiting outside the door. The first time it happened, it unnerved me like nobody would believe. The most recent time, I'd stopped being unnerved and moved on to just plain annoyed. I only had one thought. Why won't this silly girl just give me some peace? No wonder her parents were so anxious to send her to our home. Hours before, she'd been hanging around in the room. I finally kicked her out when my mathematics tutor arrived. The session went without a hitch, aside from reminding me just how much I hate the damn subject. And after a few hours, he left. And who's kneeling right outside my door? It's her, of course. Have you been there the whole time? I asked her. Of course she had. For the love of... We need to talk. So I brought her back in and sat her down at the desk. What is this? You are driving me insane. I don't have the time to be babysitting you constantly, I said. I wasn't angry, just annoyed. But she looked alarmed all the same. For a moment, I was worried she was going to start crying. Instead, she just turned her head away. Do you hate me? She asked. Women!
Gotta love women with an exclamation point. Good. Great. Carry on.
Women! Why must they be so damn emotional? I reminded myself that I was talking to a female, and I needed to approach this differently. Look, I said, you're very pretty. I appreciate that you're trying. So no, of course I don't hate you. She looked back at me, seeming like she was holding back tears. Then why don't you need me for anything? Is there nothing I can do for you? No, not unless you can help me study the classics. She looked down. Right now, nothing is more important to me than passing the civil service exam. Can you even read? A little, she said. A little isn't enough, I replied. What if I sat in on your lessons? I could learn more. I'd be quiet, of course, please. I was about to say no. Then I changed my mind and agreed when I heard her next line. At least give me a chance to earn your approval, please.
So now we see her learning how this shit goes. Oh, actually, that reminds me. You know that Smith brother who seemed, well, really kind of brutish? Well, it turns out that he actually did cross paths with young Suck. I thought maybe you might be interested in that? So I've just added a log about him written by his wife. It sounds pretty unpleasant. Sorry, I'll let you get back to what you wanted to talk about now. I just thought that might be something you were interested in.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, this wife that was being talked about, I don't believe is the Pale Bride. It's the young girl. Is it the young girl who got paired to him or something? Hold on, family tree.
No, yeah, this is the Pale Bride, right?
I don't...
This is the Pale Bride who got paired. This is like the Pale Bride's adoptive father, is young Suck.
So yeah, there's young Suck here, and then there is the girl, the woman who was in that diary there, here. So that wife that was being talked about wasn't the Pale Bride. It was whoever this is.
No. No, the girl that is being annoying that he's talking about is the Pale Bride.
Nah.
I think.
But he's not.
Unless I'm completely wrong.
Because young Suck is not the Emperor, and the Pale Bride is being matched to the Emperor.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah. At least I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I thought that this was a situation where it was her father or something, but no, you're right. So that's not actually the Pale Bride then.
No, that was not the Pale Bride that was being talked about.
Unless we are all very confused, which, alright, got it.
This is a huge family tree. So.
It is complicated, can't really,
Hold on, there is likely somewhere. Let me check something real quick. We can check something else from Young Suck.
I think I might have just accidentally assumed it was her because he was talking about her being unruly, but there were other unruly.
Well, no, she wasn't being
women
unruly.
too,
She was
so-
just following around, and she couldn't read well.
Yeah.
And we've established the Pale Bride can read.
Yes.
Well, she can read, but they use they read things in a weird in like a different way than she does. That's what I thought it was referring to. But
Is it block? Let's see if there's anything of Young Suck. Yeah, because Young Suck's wife is here.
yeah,
So, and she was saying,
and she's saying,
do I recall my last?
oh yeah,
about the Pale Bride.
she's talking
yeah,
about the
yeah,
Pale
yeah.
Bride, yeah.
And she was saying that she's insufferable. Yeah.
Okay. So these are the people that were taking care of her until she was sent off.
To the Emperor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Right. So, okay. Oh, by the way, I do want to take a second to just address a thought which was happening in chat not too long ago about being uncomfortable when hearing all of this, and it is uncomfortable hearing about such terrible shit. But here's the thing, right? This was actually something I was discussing with my mum today. Was the idea of it is so important sometimes to be able to put yourself in a position where you are uncomfortable with what is being said, because more often than not, being uncomfortable is an indication that it is something that you are unfamiliar with. And and if you are learning about something that you are unfamiliar with, it means that you're learning something, and you are developing an opinion on something, or you're discovering your opinion on something, and that's something which I think is really great, that there's a lot of people uncomfortable with this, because it obviously means that you're hearing something which does. The fact that it's making you uncomfortable is a good thing, because you're acknowledging this is not something that aligns with me. I don't like being in this situation because it doesn't line up with me,
Yeah, what I would say is that if it's making you uncomfortable in such that, the way the game is intending, where it's it's making you, understand that all the stuff that we take for granted was not always that way, and it could easily become that way again.
Yeah.
Given a certain set of circumstances, that's fine. That being said, if you do feel so uncomfortable with it that you feel like you can't even continue, that's also completely fine. You're not a bad person for it. But at the same time, even if it is something that we take for granted to a certain extent, a lot of this stuff is still a problem, and it's important to reaffirm your beliefs, because when you reaffirm something that you've always taken for granted, it becomes one of your core values that you can base other opinions off of.
Exactly.
And it's important to have a foundation like that. So essentially what I would say is I don't blame you if this is so uncomfortable you can't continue, but like what Savvy's saying, this is still really important shit.
Yeah, take it to heart.
Yeah,
take it to heart.
Because because the thing is to remember as well is, not only is this an indication of it could easily switch back to this given the right circumstances, it's also very important to remember let's for a second just acknowledge the fact that we are doing a lot better now. It's obviously not perfect, and we have a lot of bad shit going on of sexism right now as well, but in terms of women's suffrage and all of that, it has not even been fucking 50 years in some places that stuff like that has become actually, that women being all women being able to vote has been a thing. It's not even been 50 years in some places. If I'm not mistaken, I think in some countries it's going to be the year fucking 2070 before they can celebrate the 100 years of women's suffrage. So it's incredibly important to remember that we are not even that far down the line of recovery.
It hasn't even been 100 years. Here. So and it's cool that all three of us who come from different countries can say yeah, we're doing a lot better than what this game, the context of this game, or the context of even just 50 or 100 years ago. That's really awesome that we can say that. And, you know, but think about it, right? We all of our countries and cultures still have a lot of fucking problems with it, and we're doing better than the majority of the world. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really,
definitely.
really unfortunate, but it's, like, not something you want to just shut away either.
Right.
Which is why I think it's so cool that this game, you know, it came out a little
Addresses
while ago, but it's still so important.
Yeah,
you know?
and the fact that it's addressing it is very important.
Yeah, which is why I was very excited to hear that you were playing it and like wanted to have me on for it too. It was really cool.
Yeah. No, by all means. Oh, this is a short one. On the 13th day, young Suck finally passed the civil service examination. Otherwise, the final month of the 318th year was without event.
Okay, so he did pass the exam. That's neat.
This is young Suck's wife, the one who was sitting in on the writing lessons.
Okay, the new girl.
So
Seems as though there will be. Oh right, yeah. So now she's gonna talk about the Pale Bride
yeah,
before she met her, I guess.
who shall take this?
I'll
go for it.
Oh no, go ahead.
Dearest mother, it seems as though there will be a new girl in the family. I don't really understand the details, but her name is the Pale Bride. No, it isn't. And it seems as though she's a 13-year-old girl who had been kept inside a giant egg through some sort of magical technology, passed through the Kim family over the generations. As I said, I don't understand how such a thing is possible, but she seems nice enough. Young Suck seems quite annoyed at her arrival, however. He explained to me why. The plan is to offer her as a concubine to the Emperor. She's young and beautiful, and he's still without a son, so it'll probably go a long way in currying favor. And that's bad? I asked him. Not strictly, he admitted, but it means father doesn't have much faith in me. If he's making contingency plans that don't require my involvement, now I'll never know if my success was on my own merits, or because of the Emperor thinks the girl he'll give him is cute. Do you even tell him your plan of working your way to becoming a High Magistrate? If he knows about that, how can he think a contingency is necessary? I asked. Good question, he said, and left the room, looking annoyed. To this date, these worries of his still seem to plague him, and I can't seem to do anything to relieve him of that. Right.
Next entry is by... If we...
Same one.
Yeah.
Young Suck's wife. Dearest mother, I really could use your advice. Husband has been working very late into the night recently, on some business that he won't even share with me. I understand his reluctance to talk about these things his superior has sworn him to secrecy on, and that damned child has been keeping me plenty busy anyway, but I still wish he could tell me. Last night, he was out even later than normal, and when he finally did return, he had a black eye, his face and hands bloodied. He looked really bad. The sight of that really scared me, really scared me. Of course, you of all people know that I'm hardly squeamish at the sight of blood. It was how hurt he looked. I hurried him to the kitchen and started to clean his wounds. I'll admit my voice wavered when I asked, "Husband, what happened?" He was reluctant to answer, and grunted in pain when I convinced him to put ice on his bruised eye. He finally did, and you absolutely can't repeat what he said to me, do you understand? Not a word of it to anyone, not even to father. But I truly need advice. I had some questions for the High Magistrate's office. He sent his brother, Smith Sang-Q, to answer them. That's the dumb, nasty one. My husband trailed off, thinking. I asked him something that he didn't agree with. I had the moral high standing, but he had the physical high standing. Physical high standing. Good read. His wounds clean, I didn't know what to do, but touched the uninjured part of his face to comfort him. Then he joked. Turns out his argument hurt a whole lot more than mine, but I could tell underneath that he was truly hurt. What do I do, Mother? How is a woman supposed to respond to such an awful thing happening? I've tried to comfort him as best as I can, but I just don't know what else I can do. Please, you must have some advice. Well,
Nope, she doesn't have anything to say about this, I guess.
Okay, I don't know. I guess it's just a prompt for if you have mute here. Then,
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
It's from
Yes,
Hyune.
Pale Bride.
Yeah, these were written by her, I guess?
They were. So these are what we have already.
Oh, alright.
So we just get some...
It's the end of the Kim family tree. I'm afraid it's the best I could do. Yeah, I think we already said.
Yeah, so
we
these
already
are
had to say
literally
that.
just
Okay.
these are just unread because
You might actually have to go into the list of stuff.
yeah, we do now. Hold on. Well, let's clear these out first.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So we might be reaching the end of stuff with her, unless this one gives us something new. As horrible as it is to say, I don't think anyone was really surprised when brother-in-law Sang Jung was found dead. Nobody asked how, nor anyone so much as mentioned the word drinking in my presence since. Even the ordinarily extremely candid Mute has been entirely somber. Mother-in-law, I understand why she's been taking it so hard, and have been working hard to stay well out of her... Fuck me, words. Ugh. And I've been working hard to stay well out of her way while the funeral preparations are being settled. But Mute? I had no idea they were so close. Yet in our last conversation, I could have sworn she was on the verge of tears. I'd never seen such a reaction from her in all my time here. As for myself, I've had an awful confession. I can make it to no one. I have put on a somber face, acting as though I'm sad as the rest, since that is, of course, what is expected. But it pains me to admit that I am not. It is not as if I don't find it tragic, and I feel bad for thinking this, but I don't know him at all. How could I possibly bring myself to feel as upset as I am expected to be? I mean, if you don't know someone, it's relatively... God, yeah.
But you know, you're still expected to put on a face for it. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you've seen pretty much everything that matters about the Smith family now. I'm still just parsing all this myself. You know, most of it's new to me, too. I mean, when I was alive, I didn't even know the Smith family existed. Well, maybe... Oh, God. Jehua?
Yeah, probably Jehua. Yeah.
Something, sorry. Mentioned them once. I don't really remember. It's been 600 years, but I don't think she did. I really wish I'd known about Sojin at the time. I really, really do. So what do you think? Are you satisfied with that overview?
What is she asking? Like...
She's asking, like, do we want more about the Smiths? You know? Are we good with what we've learned, or do we want to know more? Is basically the question. I don't know if she'll be able to help us.
There's the juicy... Well, juicy's the wrong word. The fucked up situation with the kid. But I'm not seeing how it's relevant.
Right.
I'm not seeing how it's relevant either. I'm just...
And God of Wisdom says that for it, you know, this is for if you want to be a completionist. You could go back over block 3 with Mute and probably get more stuff that way. And if I recall correctly, he's right about that.
Yeah.
So,
well, what do we
but it's up
here
to you.
At the very least? I mean, I'm just gonna go with yes, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Oh, well, that's good. So what do you think of them then?
I don't fucking remember who Kyung Sam is. Kyung Sam.
Oh boy. God, I think that was something we read last time. Well, I guess it's, do you think they're pitiful? Yes or no?
Well, I think didn't Kyung Sam say like, oh, the Smiths are fucking useless or whatever?
I don't know.
Do we
don't
pity
remember.
them or not?
I think it was last time on the cursed episode.
Yes, so long ago and cursed.
Do you have a walkthrough up of this by any chance?
I
so I don't
can
fuck
search
up.
it up.
Yeah, just so I don't fuck
Let
up a
me
relationship with
Google.
Hyun A.
hate the story.
The one thing we're caring about is not making her mad.
Yeah, literally. I mean, she's literally the one fucking character, and she's nice, and she was dealt.
Yes.
She was dealt, I think, what is the definition of a shit hand?
Okay, I believe from what I can find here that Kyung-sam was actually saying that the Smiths are like an example for how other noble families should behave. So Kyung-sam was saying they're cool.
Right.
Oh, also, egophobia. He was the one calling everyone idiots regarding the decline of the family. He's the one that addressed the fact family decline was deserved. Did he? Okay.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first ones we
look.
read, actually, was Kyung-sam saying, like, oh, the Smiths are...
And I remember that, but I'm looking at this here, and it does seem weird that she'd give you two choices that essentially say the same thing.
Which basically say they deserved what they got or they're pitiful. I guess pity is like, oh man, they were really terrible.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I feel bad
for
them.
So it's do you feel bad for them or not? I believe is what the choice is.
I mean, yeah, no. I just want to make her happy.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you need to answer correctly on every single one of these or something like that. You know?
Well, I
Puppies.
do
Not
pity
the
them.
biggest deal. Yeah, really. My family considered them political enemies, and the men were always so insistent on our family taking their place, to the point where, well, you know. It just seems to me, though, that the men destroyed themselves and dragged women like poor Sojin with them.
Yep.
And I don't understand how Mute plays in at all. That's the weird thing to me. Still though, what an awful marriage Sojin had. I feel so bad for her to be thrown away and forgotten like that. You know though, in a sort of perverse way, I feel a little bit relieved to read another story like hers. Just so I know it's not just me, a reminder that it's not just because I was from another time. It would have sucked even if I was born in that period. Does that sound bad to you?
I mean, no, the whole thing is, like, we are social creatures, and hearing that, it sounds really like, what's it called, Schadenfreude, the whole, enjoying other people's suffering, but it's not. Whenever we are glad to hear that somebody else was having as rough of a time as us, and it makes us feel better, it's not because we're enjoying that they're suffering. It's because we feel comfort in hearing that we were not alone in our struggles and that we were not alone in our suffering.
Exactly. I mean, how many millions of cases are there of like women being abused and feeling like they can't say anything, but then they feel like they can once others do, and they manage to actually get it to blow up, which is rare, but
Right,
yeah,
so it doesn't sound bad to me.
No. Doesn't.
Oh, really? Well, thank you for saying that. I'm so happy you understand. Anyway, I suppose that's all. Thanks for indulging me in going through their story, though. I really learned a lot just now. I won't waste your time with any more babbling. Shall we get back to whatever we were talking about before?
Let's talk to her one more time before we activate mute, by any means.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright.
Especially since there were no unread messages.
Okay. I think it's grayed out, so there's nothing else for her to say. I think there are access logs we haven't gone through.
And
No.
we've read everything.
Have we read everything? Okay.
Yeah, there's...
I think this is the point where we need to go to mute then,
Yeah.
to get anything else.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Chibi,
I'm getting ready.
Mute is interesting. If you don't actually want to voice her, you don't
I
have
want
to.
to.
But...
I'm curious.
Okay.
Since you said me reading her would fail.
Well,
I remember that still.
All right, guys, let's get ready. Strap in.
Oh, here we go.
oh boy, here we go.
2, 1, lift off. Oh,
Whoa, hello.
that's not what I expected.
Me neither. I expected something more big boobed, if I'm gonna be honest.
I'm digging the I'm digging the pseudo cat ears.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What the hell is going on? Wait, Remote connection established? Is there somebody out there from outside the ship? Okay, sorry, I'm talking to an inventory of systems right now. Could you give me a second here? Like, I've been out of commissions for 622 years! Right, that's kind of messed up. Anyway, I'm up to speed now. That was quick. Logs are basically saying that nothing has happened since I went offline, except for the ship slowly losing power, and the main reactor has seen better days. But you! Hello! You're the first person from outside the ship I've had contact with in... well, as far as I can remember. I'm Mute, AI in charge of the... Mugungwa's security operations. It's nice to meet you. Okay, looks like I can actually get any text input from you. I'm guessing this is all crazy-ass murderers' fault. I'm sorry. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself anyway? Like, sorry, this is kind of a weird question, but are you a man or a woman?
This is actually a pretty... I'm guessing this is super fucking relevant, so...
Gotcha, sir. That's good to know. Do you have any idea of how hard it is to talk to someone when you don't even know that much about them? Why does that matter, Mute? So where are you from? Earth? Or are you from one of the colonies? Wait, there are colonies, right? I mean, I always get the impression that this ship was supposed to be a founding one.
So, what the fuck did we answer last time?
I believe we said there are other places.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I believe I was optimistic. Or did
Wait,
we start going grimdark?
I think we went semi-grimdark. I don't
Oh
remember.
boy, chat, does anybody know? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, chat, anyone remember what we went with last time? Because I don't want it to, like, mark me as a liar or
We
something.
did not say Earth was destroyed. Earth was there still, that much I
I'm
remember.
pretty sure we said Earth was still there, yeah.
Yeah, I believe we did say Earth was still around. I just can't remember if I said that we had...
I think
Yeah, you know, I don't think it matters too much. Just go for it.
I think we went grimdark actually.
Yeah. Alright, well, no, let's
Okay.
say no colonies.
Alright.
Oh, my bad then. My memory only goes back about 300 years before getting deactivated, so I wouldn't really know. Pretty much all my knowledge of anything before the year comes secondhand from the Pale Bride's childhood diaries, and well, man, they're about as childless as it possibly gets.
Right.
Guess I'm not really going to find out more about with that line. Okay.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Okay. What else is important what I can ask in binary questions? Oh, I know. So, are you married yet? Ah, fair enough. Related to that, I don't really know much about spaceships or anything, but I can get a visual on yours, and it looks really, really small. Is it just you all alone there?
Looks it savvy.
Well, let's
kind
go
of
with
no.
let's go with no, since I've got two folks with me, two peeps.
Your two co-pilots.
Oh, I see. You must be awfully cozy then, whoever you're with.
Winks
Well-
at Chiefy.
Oh, there's no more to that.
I think that's about what I can think of for now. Sorry, it's not really a lot to go off on. Go off. I know.
Go off, I guess.
Go off. I
But go off, I guess.
Although I guess I did get the most important things. I'll let you know if I can think of anything else, alright? Anyway, from what it looks like, you're going over some logs with that crazy murderous bitch, right?
Okay.
Okay. I'd love to help you with those instead. As an added bonus, I promise I won't ever commit mass murder, unlike a certain someone.
Please tell me more. Well, she has something to say on the Smith family tree.
Ooh. Well, I think that speaks for itself, doesn't it? That's what a genealogy is supposed to look like. Hope that's more helpful. Oh, she must have corrected the family tree.
Yeah.
She
Oh.
omitted the women.
Oh,
That's why.
yeah, she just fucking went, fuck women. Is what a family's supposed to look like. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yes.
This is you, yeah.
None of that weird cluttered mess that Hyunei did. But there's a few notes of my own about some of the women that you might actually care about. Smith Sang-hee, the older sister of the main Smith branch, married into Hwang family in
Okay,
2085.
this bit I don't think we have
blah,
to... Yeah,
Sang-ji.
that's fine, don't worry about it. Right, what else is there to say?
Well, you've seen most of everything about the Smith family now, except the most scandalous stuff. I'm sort of wondering what you think of their fall.
Yeah, so essentially, because we only started talking to her just now, we've already gone through them, so she's like, alright, what do you think already?
Yeah.
We can go back through them and show them to her still, but
I'd be interested to do that, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
What do you think of the Smith family?
I mean...
Remember, I think she's Smith-friendly, so we should get on her side to get the most information.
Well, here's the thing, right? There's do we go with like, oh, we just want to kind of schmooze both of them and get as much information as possible because we're scrappers and trying to get the info, or do we actually want to take sides here? Because like, I mean,
it's completely up to you. It does affect the ending you get.
Yeah. It's just because that's the thing, right? Like, if anyone hadn't gathered, who hasn't seen my channel before, I tend, even if there's lots of content, unless it's a dating sim, I don't do every ending because I like to kind of like get the ending that I would normally get and then just leave it at that. So even with Valhalla, even though we got a nearly perfect playthrough. And the only thing missing was Kira Miki's ending. I didn't go back and do it again. So whatever ending we pick here is pretty much what we're going to see, and that's it. So, because this is a big-ass game, from what I could tell. But yeah.
So what should...
Iris, you're cutting out. And you are as well. That might be on my end, then.
I am too.
Hold on. Hey, Cuss Stream! Hello? 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 Awaiting endpoint. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Man,
Hello.
this is a cursed stream.
Hey, we
It
got
sure is.
further than last time.
And you're
True.
and Chibi's roboting.
Actually, can you hear me okay?
You're roboting a little bit as well.
This was happening yesterday too.
Oh my god, why is this stream so cursed? Oh my god, it's Discord again! Is it Discord again?
It too.
Is it
I
Discord
hope that
again?
It is Discord. Sometimes
It was doing something where it lagged out, but then it cleared up right away. So hopefully it clears up right away this time.
God, talk about a cursed game.
God, right? Always.
Yeah.
All right, let's just try to power through for now.
All right, we're good.
So, are
So
we taking...
what I asked was, do you want to ask? Do you want chat to offer their opinions on what you should do, or do you just want
Yes.
to try to?
Sure, I'm down for that. Let's get chat's opinion on whether we should take sides or be a bit more like, I guess, or if we want to schmooze them, you know, try and just get as much
Yeah.
information as
Do
possible.
we want to stay on Mute's good side? Is the choice here?
We got one for they had it coming.
Chess says they had it coming. They
Don't
did.
take any shit. Honesty. It looks like we got a pretty
Alright,
good.
That's
we
three
got a
for
pretty,
honesty.
3 for honesty so far.
Give it another sec.
Yeah.
It is an interesting way of making decisions. I agree with what some people have said, where the binary choices are sometimes not enough, but yeah.
Not
it's
an
still
answer, but regardless of sides taken, just remember that it's not entirely Mute's fault for being the way she is. Oh, I mean, I'm not blaming her, but that is like a level of, do we want to be savvy?
Yeah, unfortunately, Mute is not as progressive as Hyune.
Okay. Cod
Everyone's
says,
yelling.
depends on if you want the more information, most information possible. Accept says, so I can't trust this Mute even a bit. But also, someone like Hyun-A that suffered so much is indeed prone to mass murder, so I don't want to take sides.
They had it coming.
They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame.
Yeah, our mission is to find out what happened, but it doesn't change what we want to do personally. Oh, hey, Discord! Wow. I hope this isn't a common thread. How's that going? How am I sounding to you?
I can hear.
Okay, Iris?
I think it's blipping in and out, but it's not going down at least.
Okay, we'll keep going for a bit more, and then we'll just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost to the 2-hour mark anyway.
We just need to answer these questions by...
Okay.
So, are we picking Hyune's side?
I think most people have said be honest with her.
Yeah.
And Cod said, we need to find out what happened. Well, don't worry, we will no matter what we say right here, so...
They had it coming.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Alright.
I don't really blame you for being interested or anything. I know the feeling. It's sort of perversely entertaining to watch great men fall.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. And anyone could see it coming. It was inevitable after Sang-jun died.
I mean, I agree when it comes to, like, these people in particular. Like, watching this society get what it deserves, but, like, at the same time, people don't deserve to get killed.
No.
Unless they themselves are killing other people.
Those are questions for next episode.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Anyway, regardless of whether you think it should have happened or not, it was a pretty terrible thing to happen to what used to be the greatest noble family. And certainly they didn't deserve to be the first brought down by the Kim family, then murdered by the Kim daughter.
Alright, so she's got a hate boner for the Kim family.
Maybe it's... I don't want to say that Sang-jun was lucky. That's not true. If he was around, maybe things would have turned out better. He always had a way of making things perfect. Still, I'd rather he be killed by his own habit than by that girl. He deserved better than what he got, but it would have been worse if not for that, is, I guess, what I'm saying. I hadn't really thought about it that way before. Really, were he around, that's totally what he'd say. Practically imagine his voice even. The drink will inevitably kill you, and women will inevitably kill you. So I'd rather take one that isn't always bitter.
Hey,
something like that.
So funny.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's enough of all of that. Would you like to see some more scandalous stuff from the Smith family now?
Why, yes, I would.
Okay, then. Oh, you're going to absolutely love this. It's really, really hot.
Alright, I think I got her personality down.
Unfortunately, it probably doesn't go into as much detail as you like, but... Well, wow, just see for yourself.
So she's basically... So remember I was talking about Schadenfreude?
Yeah.
I think that's her deal.
Well, unfortunately, what she's saying is a bit bad, as you will see, but yeah.
Alright.
Sunjin.
Alright, so that's me.
Do we want to continue?
We'll keep going for at least another 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Okay.
When I first saw you bringing my husband home in the late hours of the night, I was jealous. All I could think of was my daughter and the first courtesan he'd had an affair with 9 years ago. First? Okay, so either his brother kept fucking up and kept dumping it on him, or he is also a fucking scoundrel.
Well, this is after the whole shit with the secret daughter and stuff. This is like years later. He's still like bringing courtesans home all the time.
Oh, so he is just also a scoundrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know they're all shitbags. With every brief glimpse of you that I saw as you passed through our home, my heart burned a little, as if you embodied every single fault of my farce of a marriage. I will never send this letter because I know how ridiculous it sounds. For weeks, I, a noble wife, could be jealous of a poor courtesan, but you are young and beautiful, full of energy and grace. I'm none of these things. Only after you had been entertaining him for a month did I start to realize what I was really feeling. True, I was jealous, but not of you for having my husband. I was jealous of my husband for having affections of a girl so pretty as you. These are such ridiculous thoughts for a woman to have, I know, and even more ridiculous still is the way they have overwhelmed me. I used to dread my husband bringing his courtesans home with him. Now I look forward to your nights together. How could I not when it means that I am treated to the sight of your bashful face in the morning? When we exchange glances, you hide behind your long hair with so much cuteness and grace. My eyes can't help but wonder to admire the way it rests on your breast, to see your clothes draped loosely over your hips. I cannot help myself from admiring your body as you try to hide from me. It is ridiculous to be so preoccupied with such thoughts, and perhaps I was better off having never ever realized them. Nevertheless, even though I may be as much of a woman as you are, I find myself longing for the same affections you shower my husband with. There is more to it than that. Wow, this is spicy. I would like to truly get to know you better. I'd like to imagine that we have much in common aside from the obvious. When I see you hiding in the corridor on those mornings, I imagine wrapping my own arms around those lovely hips, sharing long conversations about our tribulations in life, discovering just how much alike we are, and perhaps I like to imagine we could share more than that. I have been married for 10 years to a man who has never paid me any attention for 9 of them. Perhaps my old age has made me bold, but I want more. The next time I see you, I promise I will say something. But in all my 26 years,
Oh my god.
doesn't sound like the living age is too long here.
Yeah, and bear in mind, the whole scandal with the daughter thing was 9 years before this.
Fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
I've never felt a longing for anything this intensely. I don't care how wrong it is. As a wife and as a woman, I want you, Hannah. Let me see what you have to say.
I bet that wasn't what you were expecting from a noble wife, was it?
I can safely say no.
I still have a hard time believing that she was really capable of sinking to that. Oh, come on.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. But, well, it totally does get even better. I'll show you.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, sorry, go.
Just be warned. It's pretty depraved stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, when she was saying, "Oh, you'll find this hot," she's doing the thing where people fetishize being gay.
Oh.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Come on.
Yeah, this is why I gave you the out. Mute is not the nicest.
Alright then. Fair enough.
It's fine. I don't have a problem with voicing this terrible.
Yeah, just want you to know.
There's going to be... As we go throughout various visual novels and stuff, there's always going to be points where we have to voice terrible people. Cough, Frederick, in an octave higher. Cough.
Boy, I have to watch that still.
God, he's a dick.
He's an asshole.
Right. Alright.
From
From Hannah.
Who wants to be Hannah?
Oh, well, you know that I have to be Hannah.
Do it. Go on.
Okay. Alright. To my lovely Sojin, you made it so easy, you know that? I've always wanted to be seduced. The more I learned about it, the better I got at it. The more I thought about how lucky men are, that they'll get to be on the receiving end of it. It's always seemed like it would be so much fun. That wasn't why I dropped my guard in front of you, by the way. I was actually really wary the whole time you were serving me breakfast. Do you know what I first thought? I thought maybe you were trying to poison me.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
I mean, not seriously, of course, but it crossed my mind. So no, I really was guarded until you started talking. You know what it was that got me? Do tell me, how hard is it studying to be a courtesan? I answered modestly, oh, you know, there's nothing to learn, you just have it or you don't. The answer that any man would expect. But you? You wouldn't have any of that. You said, please don't lie, I actually want to know. It takes years, does it not? That must be intense for a girl of your age.
I quickly just want to address Bercy implying men can't be seductive. Men, yeah. I mean,
No, but
both good. I'm
not
just saying.
Not in this society. They have to be dignified.
No, obviously in this society they don't. It's not the case. But like, yeah, absolutely more power to just anyone being seductive. Anyone can be seductive.
You don't have to tell us, Sammy.
I know.
Oh boy. Then you leaned in. I started to blab about how it kind of is pretty intense. And I only realized an hour later that I was staring into your eyes, telling you, proudly no less, about my whole life story. Our faces were barely a foot apart by the time I noticed what you'd done. And that was how you caught me totally off guard. I had no idea what to do. Should I touch you? What's the right body language in that situation? Was I even interpreting you right, or was it all just in my head? Not even the slightest clue. You had me good. And you played it so well. You know just the right moment to pull back, to tell me to go on my way, but in a way that left me wondering. Sojin, you made it so easy. Returning home, my heart was so afluttered, my feelings so confused, and all I could think about was you. You, the bored old wife of my patron, actually managed to seduce me just like that. I'd always wanted to know that feeling, and you know, it was everything I dreamed it'd be.
Huh. You want more from the whole... from that girl? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Here you go. This one in particular is just... wow. Really wow. Yeah, it's super depraved, but man, it's also just... what a 16-year-old.
I don't know if she's saying she's actually that age. I mean, probably.
I think
but,
she is.
Probably.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Lil Mag, I'm gonna deny you saying that particular word. Not that because I'm not okay with it, but just because I just want it to be a little bit more friendly in chat. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Chesk. Harold.
Harold.
You're not wrong, sweetie.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I'll just state this outright right now. I'm personally fine with the C word, but I know that it is an incredibly... there is a very small percentage of people who are. So
yes, so...
I mean, I think it's a little less bad in England than it is here.
It's still pretty bad over here.
It's still pretty... I mean, yeah, alright.
But yeah.
Yeah.
By all means, I'm fine with it, but...
So it looks like you can talk to her if you want, or we can keep reading.
Do you want to speak to her?
Speaking to her might prompt some continuation, though, so maybe you would do the letters first. I don't know. Oh, well, okay.
Okay, so... what is it that you want to know about? Why don't you show me something, and I'll see what I can find for you, okay?
Yeah, okay. It's just same thing Hyone says, then.
So... I'm gonna test a theory real quick.
Are you gonna dress her up?
Oh,
yeah,
that would be so funny! I don't think it works, but...
Nah, it's only Hyone.
Hyone, yeah, sorry. That would be amazing, and she'd be like, what the fuck?
I needed to check. Okay. This is me. How anyone can manage this, I do not know. whenever I am with you, I feel as though there's so much pressure to be perfect, to not let you down, as if every hour of our being together is like a marriage interview with an emperor. And yet I can't stand it when you're gone. All I can think of all day is how I could hold your attention for next time. The night you snuck over knowing my husband was out, I was so terrified. You just suddenly appeared on my doorstep, your face veiled as if you were a noblewoman, and I knew I could hardly turn you away. Do you know why for I immediately went to make you tea, making you wait in the other room, to give me a chance to calm my nerves? I was surprised to realize you were just as nervous as I, so I knew I could take advantage of that. I put both cups on the same side of the table and sat cross-legged. Come, I said, sit with me, and gestured. You were so graceful in sitting on my lap, your small body just the right size. Not as comfortable with this now that she's 16, and now I saw that even you couldn't help but blush, and so we drank tea together. But halfway through, you put your cup back down and turned around, so you were facing me, our heads just inches apart. You whispered, forget about the tea, and clasping my free hand with tiny fingers entwined in mine, you kissed me so softly. Up until that point, I had been so worried trying to figure out what I should do. Was I playing the man's role, or were you? Ugh. But after smelling the scent of your breath and tasting the sweetness of your lips, how could I possibly ignore the passion stirring enough to care about such things? I put down the cup and took you by the chin gently pushing you away. Oh, what longing and uncertainty was in your eyes at that moment. Beautiful Hannah. I smiled as I stared back on them. I'm uncomfortable now that I know she's 16. I'm just gonna straight up say that.
All I'm gonna say, I know that it's bad. All I'll say is that just remember that in their society, this is completely normal, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's just
so it's still like to them the weird thing is that it's two girls, not that it's that. And I know that's not okay, believe me. I'm just saying,
Also, COD, don't worry, my channel has been marked as 18 as possibly adult content from the start. We're good.
Eternal Savvy does not condone the behavior that
no.
Intoxicated with the fact that I had you now literally under my thumb, I unclasped our hands and undid the bow of your blouse, watching your lips quiver as I pulled open the flap, covering those, running my fingers along the edge. I admired just how soft they were, so perfectly shaped. Are you sure? You started to ask, but I silenced you with the kiss you were so eager for. You shivered as I enjoyed the taste. Will you sing for me? I whispered into your ear. You nodded and referring.
People are asking to skip this. We might want to.
No. Yeah. That one is just, wow. Anyway, I'll let you get back to reading.
Again, though, just remember, like,
ego, the
understand for storytelling. She's not weirded out. She's not weirded out at the right thing, but yeah.
Ego, I'm not backing out because of it being softcore porn. I'm backing out because it's a 16-year-old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Hannah.
And again, just remember that this kind of thing happens to, like, all women of this age by men, too. You know, just understand that is the case.
Hannah.
And it's disgusting, but yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to read this? Well, I'll read it until it gets spicy, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what the first thing they teach you about this role is? Of course you do. I told you all about it. The first thing they teach you is to never fall in love. Nobody to ever actually say, make sure you're in control, but that's the only way it'll ever work well. I'm supposed to be the one making people fall for me. Love is for men stupid enough to buy me out from the Emperor, not for me personally. I know exactly how you managed to do it, but Sojin, you got me all the same. You know, they teach us poetry because if you appeal to men's vanity and seem a little bit clever, it's a good way to hold on to them, get them to keep paying. With the flattering kind, sincerity never really factors in too much. An abandoned line from the one I've been trying to write for you. You grabbed my heart just as tightly as that. It's true, I'm not going to dump such a lousy metaphor on you. For you, you absolutely deserve sincerity. It has nothing to do with vanity, and everything to do with the fact that I really do totally love you. It's not sexual. I mean, it is sexual too, and I will skip this next sentence.
Yeah.
But it's not just that. It's that you understand me, that you listen to me. I can pour my heart out in front of you, I can cry in front of you, and you get it. You don't feel bad, you don't feel pity, you don't use it as an excuse to manhandle me. You just get it and comfort me by being there and listening. I love you, Sojin. I'm not supposed to, but I really do.
What have you got to say?
Oh, I love you. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, so she's wowing the wrong thing here.
You know, I kind of feel pity for her. She probably really did think that was actually love. Oh, fuck off, Mew.
I just put like
But
I
also,
legit
it's a weird situation.
I legit just couldn't help myself from putting my face into my hands when she just fucking said
Yeah.
Which is just, come on. How uneducated can you be? Yeah, ask yourself that question. Anyway, I guess you want to see more now, right? That's really just the shocking details you've seen so far. Here's the part where things actually get scandalous.
I'm loving the tomatoes being thrown at mute in chat.
She deserves it. No,
Yeah,
I'm rooting for you guys. She deserves it.
I've added 3 more entries.
And again, I really, really don't want to sound like I'm trying to defend any of this that's happening here. I do just want to point out that, like, from her perspective, this really is, like, a relieving thing. And that's completely fucked up, but it is kind of a relief, you know, that she can be in this sort of relationship when she's used to getting,
yes,
you know,
but...
abused by men all the time, you know.
Yeah.
And again, it's not okay. I'm just saying that in the cultural context that they're in,
Yeah,
you know.
in the sense of the culture, the reason that that's happening is because they don't have actual, real, good, healthy relationships with men. So, yeah.
So yeah, I know it's gross though, and we can skip over the spiciest parts. I think we're really kind of past that now, because now I think it's going to get into, like, you know, when it inevitably goes wrong.
You know what? The meta tomatoes, I keep saying it the American way. The meta tomatoes in chat give me an idea though. If only we had more emote slots, I would want to do that, because it kind of feels a bit like a kabuki theater when I see that. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say we need some sexism tomatoes.
What?
Just throw the tomatoes whenever you see something fucked up.
I do just like tomatoes being thrown at anyone we don't like when we're playing a game.
Yeah, no, completely.
All right, let's do.
Get some of those for Frederick, some of those for Mute. Yeah.
Oh my god, I might look into that.
Do remember, you can switch back to Hyunei now at any time.
True enough.
Try to go through some of this with her.
Let's do this last entry, and then I think we'll probably call it for this one.
Okay.
Okay. Hana.
Hana. Oh, it's just a poem.
Oh, my art is that of lies and lying, and of both I have much practice. I've said to men I love you falsely. I've suffered pain but smiled in pleasure. But the hardest lie I've ever told was that I could live without you.
Man, how's that for a verse? Really, it's not the translation, I assure you. It's not exactly any better than the original Korean. Can you believe that was actually written by someone who had studied poetry for years? Seriously?
Fuck you.
Maybe not for what it is. Maybe you might find it successful at being arousing, that's fair enough. But with all due respect, I don't think that's really enough to make a good poem. I don't know much about the subject, but I mean, come on.
For once, I'm not bothered by the fact that she's blushing.
Yeah.
There's a reason why men's poetry is what gets studied and taught, and women's poetry is just used for seduction. You need real sincerity. You need someone who actually understands love. It's titillating, sure, but it's crap. Anyway, though, I guess you want to see more of the other poem that girl wrote for her. Right, of course. Here, have it. If you found the last one arousing, well, it's not any good, but I'm sure you'll be entertained at least. Sorry, I can't give you the one that was meant for a man though. All that the girl's poetry for Sojin. She didn't seem to write down the ones she did for anyone else, so that's all you can get.
I will say this.
Well, I was just gonna really quick. Unsurprisingly enough, she does talk to you differently depending on if you say you're a man or a woman. Like in that case, she said like with all due respect instead of just slamming you.
Yeah. That's why I made that comment when I saw the choice come up.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say this: the writing in this game is excellent because it is making me. Like, it is genuinely inspiring, like, these emotions of just really visceral reactions to certain things. Oh.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because I completely understand all the mute hate. I'm right there with you. I don't like her either. But at the same time, it's really hard to blame her when she was literally programmed by these people.
No, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I absolutely understand that, and it's that whole thing of like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh yeah, no redeeming factors whatsoever, but like,
oh no, completely though. It is. Oh boy, this game's rough. It's really rough, and it only gets worse.
Yeah, like it's that whole thing of like, it does boil down to at what point do you start blaming somebody for the way that they are? And not the people, and not the circumstances. At what point do you blame nature as opposed to nurture? Because obviously, like, yeah, she was programmed that way, but she is an AI. And
exactly. No, you're completely right.
Yeah. I mean,
she's intelligent enough that if she were exposed to other things in the world, she might be able to overcome that. Yeah. And like in the sequel, there is a sequel to this, like I said. In the sequel, they do go into that a bit, but they really don't do it in a good way. Honestly, I don't think the sequel is as well written as this game. It's just my opinion, but yeah.
That's fair enough. Well, either way, we've saved. I think we're good for now. I'm not too keen on going on for much longer because it can. Well, first of all, I'm pretty tired. Secondly, I think that these, as cursed as these streams are, I think these are
pretty decent
in 2-hour bursts because it's just a lot of writing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of writing. It's emotionally draining. And then also, it's also not that long. Like, I'm pretty sure we can finish this in probably 3 or 4 episodes.
Oh, fair enough. Well.
Yeah, like, I don't think we're especially far away from the end here.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it depends on how completionist we end up being, but yeah.
Yeah. I think for the most part, we're just gonna stick to the one ending or whatever, but we'll try and get as much information out of the route that we're doing. I don't know, maybe if it ends up being especially short, we might try another route, but I generally like to give things one run before we move on.
Yeah, I won't spoil it too much here. I will say there's a definite point where it becomes clear, like, okay, this is a bit, the route splits here into different routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't really know how much it splits depending on what you say to each of them. I know it does a little. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
fair
just
enough.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yum Bit says, looking at the completion percentages on the save screen, it looks like you've been getting through about 20% an episode. So if you go to 100, it would be 5 or so episodes.
Well, I think, yeah, and that would be true, except I don't think you can get 100% on one playthrough. I think you have to do it across multiple. Maybe.
Well,
maybe.
we will
or
see.
look at a walkthrough, not sure.
Yeah,
but yeah.
We'll see one way or another. But, I think we're good to end here. I want to state before we go. This is obviously this is emotionally taxing to read through some of this stuff because it's one of those things where it's like putting on YouTube videos of like a far right, like, you know, someone who is actively against your own beliefs, but it is also something which I find incredibly valuable because it's as we were saying earlier, it's important to get into places where you are uncomfortable, but in a safe way, in order to really discover more about what you believe and what you think is your morality in the end, you know, and to reassure that you do indeed disagree with these things. So this game is hard to go through, but for good reasons, I think.
And yeah, and it would absolutely be possible to do this same kind of idea, but much worse. But thankfully, like, she really put a lot of heart and thought into how it's written and in the way that the characters are and the way that it's portrayed. And as a result, it's very unpleasant, but also very interesting. And, like, again, I absolutely don't blame anybody for being uncomfortable at this. If you need to stop watching at any point or even just take a break from it, I don't really blame you at all. It is really gross and uncomfortable. At the same time, it is important, and like, you know, this game shaped a lot of who I am as a person when I was young. Like, it was kind of, you know, I was a pretty big shithead when I was younger, and this was one of my first exposures to like, oh, but like, the things that we take for granted are like not how they have to be. It could be a lot worse. And just, yeah, it's a lot.
Absolutely. As Ariel said in the chat, this does feel meaningful to read through and discuss, and I do encourage people to really think on these things because, you know, we can coast through life, but in the end, you have to consider these things, and you have to really kind of go through it and really solidify your thoughts. But we've made that thoroughly clear. We will continue this off next time that we do this. So, on a lighter note, let me start going through the standard spiel that I always do at the end of these things. Thank you very much for coming along with us on this rather meaningful read through a game, I will say. We really appreciate you guys showing up, and it's been an absolute joy to see that our standard viewership has only been going up and up, because it's great to see that people are getting involved and that people enjoy what we're doing, because I enjoy what we're doing, and I believe you enjoy what we're doing, right, guys?
Yes, of course.
Good.
Oh yes.
Jesus.
It is a singular pleasure for all of us as friends to go through a game that has meant so much to me and that I think is so fantastic. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Chibi, you've suggested on a few occasions that we go through Katawa Shoujo at some point because of the fact that I've talked about how important it is to me, and that is absolutely going to be something that we do at some point. If there's ever a game you want to explore, by the way, Chibi, then by all means do let me know.
I will mention it when I can think of one.
Awesome. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for coming out and watching us. If you guys are not already subscribed, then by all means, please consider supporting the channel, because it really does mean a lot. And while a lot of it hasn't been visible yet, the money does go back into the channel. I'll be frank, most of it's going back into commissions for Getting Savvy. And it will be coming along with stuff like overlays and that kind of thing. So, you know, anything you can give is so appreciated. But also, if you want to discuss more, if you want to have some conversations and talk to some great people, then please consider joining our Discord. We have a good time there, and generally, I think we've got a lot of really, really good beans over there. And And you can also
Yeah.
find our various social media links below the stream as well. Twitters, Tumblrs, all that jazz, as well as a donation link. And if... I don't know why I said if.
I don't know either, but please continue.
And if you ever
If
tell
you like
anybody
pina
about
coladas.
this, so help me God.
And if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into health food and you have half a brain, if you like, we'll stop there. But yeah, we'll see you around.
If you like all of those things, you should join Savvy's server. It's a great time.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay then, say goodbye to stream, guys.
Goodbye,
See you
stream.
guys.
Bye.